Now, Adam, we have to talk about a little bit about poor old sleepy Joe Biden. What's been, basically trending about Biden over the last little while is his lifestyle shoes. Biden is sporting a new pair of footwear. The Hokas are advertised as commuter-friendly. So these are special shoes that to keep him from falling over that he now has to wear. I know, because of all the tumbles he's taken. So look, can we really say that he's in a prime condition to be running for president?
No, look, he's certainly not. But, the shoe story is very funny. And that's not the only one. I mean, he's apparently doing balance training. That's been well reported. And he's closely watched when he walks upstairs on Air Force One, so he doesn't trip over. So, yeah, I think the White House is going to a great deal of difficulty to minimize the probability that he trips over. So I think the shoes are part of that. But look, I'm pretty confident there'll be more falls over the next 8 months. I'm not sure it sounds mean to say that, but there probably will be.
Yes, and it's a shame, really. I mean, we can all sort of giggle at it, but if you step back and look at it non-politically, like no one actually likes watching an 81-year-old man or however old Biden is falling. Like it's awful.
It's absolutely awful.
It's awful. Like it's elder abuse at this point.
His family, deserve a lot of the blame, right? They're the ones that keep pushing him.
I know, it's really dreadful. So really, as a human being, I'm very glad they've given him some lifestyle shoes so that he hopefully has an easier time getting around. Now, and on the narrative of, say Biden is mentally unfit to be president, which, look, it's not a narrative, it's true, let's be real. But I've noticed a counter narrative being spun by a lot of media outlets. They'll sort of take Trump's press conferences and rallies and try to say, oh, look, he flubbed a word there. He's, in cognitive decline as well. Is that true, do you think, or is that just another Democrat kind of spin?
Yeah, well, it's certainly true that they've been doing that a lot more recently. The Democrat side, have been trying to highlight the gaffes of Trump. And look, there are some gaffes, but they're just not on the same scale or frequency as Biden's. And I think everyone knows that. There's only 4 years between them in age, but in terms of their speaking fluency, I mean, they're decades apart. So it's not going to make any difference because I think, people can see and they can hear, and humans are very good at making those judgments very quickly. I think it's kind of part of our instinct is to size people up very quickly based on how they behave, how they speak and how they move. And I don't think any amount of propaganda is going to change people's views, respective views of Biden and Trump.
And look, as I've always said, it's not actually about age, so to speak, because you get some very, very sharp, 80, 90-something-year-olds. I mean, look at Her Late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II. I mean, the Queen was...
Absolutely.
Yeah, she died when she was 96, and she was sharp as a tack right to the end. And so it's about...
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, and Biden's
just... Biden's not actually that old. I mean, he's only 81. I mean, that's... Okay, it's old, but it's not ancient. And... he's just aged badly, I think, compared to a lot of other people in their 80s.